Liam, what do you want off the back of a disappointing last 7 minutes at Sheffield Wednesday, a convincing win, and you got that today for the most part. That must have been enjoyable.
Yeah, definitely. We've spoken a lot this week after the game Tuesday around, us, our style, our identity, and how we want to play. And yeah, huge credit to the guys how they respond. It says a lot about the group, that reaction today in terms of the result, but also the style. I thought, we played some really good football at times, and again, when we were ahead, I thought we managed the game much better than we have previous weeks. So yeah, delighted for the guys. It's the performance is down to them.
Morecambe had a couple of spells beginning of each half, and you were indebted to your goalkeeper. Are you a manager who says, well, that's his job, or do you give him a pat on the back?
Probably a bit of both. I think they're really good saves, but yeah, it's his job as well to stop it going in. I thought he was really good fish today in terms of we sat down in just in his decision making, when to build, when to play through, when to go short and when to go long. I thought he managed them situations really well, as did a lot of the guys. I think single him out, but there was Harry, Skip defensively, dealing with what they had to do, and then the other end of the pitch, the quality that we had going forward. So yeah, overall I think throughout the team it was a really good performance from everybody.
Moais had a good start to the season, then he had his injury, and obviously since then Max Waters has been scoring for fun. So was there a little bit of pressure on him? And if so, he obviously dealt with it very well.
Yeah, said to him I will score goals at this level. I've always said that to him, and yeah, I think the good thing about having them two is that really pushing each other. I know I said that before as well, that if you do come in and you get the opportunity, you've got to make sure you grasp it. And him doing what he did today, I thought he worked hard for the team and he took his goal well.
Harry Darling's just starting to get himself on the score sheet a little bit more frequently, and that presence. I mean, he is a presence, obviously, at the back, and team do again. Said this before, that teams who do well, but teams who do well do sometimes have centre backs who score from corners, and Warren O'Hora is also a threat.
Yeah, threat. He's obviously scored a few now, and I'm not sure about the celebration in front of the fans. Who, again, I have to say, huge credit. It was a really good goal, and I'm sure it was a good moment for the fans because it's a long trip in really difficult conditions, and again they really good following for us. I thought they were terrific today, the fans. So a huge thank you for them to coming up and support, and it does genuinely mean a lot to me and the guys.
Are his knees okay after that?
Yeah, I think we should find him, to be totally honest. It was a terrible celebration, but it was a good moment.
And Matt O'Reilly, without singling out the goal scorers, but he scored at Ipswich and he scored 1 or 2 this season, but to get 2 cultured finishes as well, that must be pleasing.
Yeah, he's got real quality. It's about making sure we can get him in them areas more, so we can have a greater impact and score even more goals. And I think the nice thing is that he can drop low to play and build up, and we can also do that. So yeah, I think it's difficult now at the minute to single people out. I thought there were so many good performances. Twiney, Josh McEachran. I thought you go through the whole team. Everybody's a 7-8, which if you want to perform like that and win, then that's the level.
Thank you very much.
So blooming cold. A clean sheet on the road as well. It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. It's one we've spoken around. I think doing that more often. Obviously, it's got to be an objective of ours. Being difficult to beat, not giving up chances, and again, credit to the guys. They defended when they had to, and I actually thought what we did better today, even when we were under the pressure a little bit. I actually thought rather than defensively change, we actually took care of the ball better. I think that was a big moment for us second half. To get back on top by looking after the ball.
I mean, it sounds daft, doesn't it? Saying goals come at the right times, but they did feel like they came at the right times. Midway through the first half, just weathering a little bit of a spell, and then just before half time, must have changed your half time team talk.
Yeah, I thought we started the game a little slow, and then we actually started to get on top, and started to show a bit more again of what we were about in terms of being patient, looking after the ball to try and beat their block, and we got into some good areas and tried to help the guys from the sideline. Hoggy did a great job again, as did Righty, in terms of trying to support the guys during the game to drop messages of how we can get more success. So, and again, credit to the guys for being able to then transfer that into the game.
It was one of those as well where you were just ruthless in front of goal, and that's all you can ask for, isn't it, for those forward players when those chances come along to stick them away.
Yeah, and again, it's a mark of the quality we have within the group. We've said it before around having a variety of goal scorers, and you see that again today in terms of variety of people scoring the goals. So I think that's really important, for us for the long term to have people that can step in and chip in, to our total goals.
And a quick word for your media team, bringing Troy Parrott up with them.
Brilliant, and I think from day one I've been at the club. We've got some great people, and Cal did a great job to get him up here.